I'm not going to keep you any longer, and I'm going to show you how to do DaVinci Resolve word by word subtitles exactly like these. But really quick, one thing that I want to mention is stay until the end of this video because I have something for you. With all that said, let's get straight in. Really quick, these are just the captions without anything so you can see them solely. And for the tutorial, we're going to grab one word because that's all we need. As you duplicate it as many times as you need, as many words as you have in a sentence. Very quick and very important breakdown of these captions. We have a movement and opacity change across 3 frames, and then a blur effect across 5 frames. So let's start. First, you're going to go here into effects. Make sure to go to titles and grab a text plus node. Hold left click and drag it onto your timeline. After that, write your first word. We're just going to copy it and write over as well. I went with the Helvetica Now display font, which fits my video best. You can go whatever font you want. That's just what I went with. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go Helvetica Now display again. Here, very important, make sure to size up your text a little from this slider, as you can tune it later from the zoom slider, but this will ruin quality if you zoom in too much, so be careful. Now you just want to position your text. I'm going to go a little lower as my face is usually over here. You can cut down a bit on this because you're not going to be saying a word for that long. And we first start with the opacity adjustment as it is the easiest one. So you're going to have your playhead right here by dragging it over to the first frame of your clip. You can also use your left and right arrows to go frame by frame in your video. So make sure you're at the very start of your text node. Go to the opacity here. If you don't see, you just need to click composite and make sure it is checked on. And you're going to go opacity at around 20%. Doesn't have to be 20 exactly, just around. Now using your right arrow key, you're going to press it 1, 2, 3 times to go to the third frame of your video, and make sure to click this icon right here so it keyframes the opacity. Now use your right arrow to go 1, 2, 3 frames in front, and make sure to set the opacity to 100, and it will automatically add a keyframe. And now if we scroll through our adjustment, we can see that the opacity is doing its job. Then we're going to jump to the movement of the text. As you can see in the example, the text moves across 3 frames and it goes from down to up very slightly. But for this adjustment, instead of starting from the first frame, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 frames in front, and now keyframe our position, then go back to the first frame and lower it just a tiny bit. In my case, I lowered it down to about a value of 100. Okay, but you can see the movement is not the same as in my example. Why? Because I did a very important step, in which I'm going to teach you right now, is adding actual velocity movement to your text with DaVinci's new keyframe panel. So what did we modify? We modified the position Y value. So we're going to go here into parameters. You may have it show all parameters. You can see, you can go display all parameters. This is how yours is going to probably look. And you're going to see your position Y parameter. This is what we keyframed right here. Now make sure to highlight it. You can already see it's keyframed right here by this red symbol. And click this right here so it lights up, and you can already see we have the parameters graph on screen. Use this slider right here so you can see the graph better. Now what you want to do is click on this point and on this point while holding control on Windows, and make sure to hit this right here, which is ease in and out. And we're going to copy this graph right here, which is known as a quad out or cubic out type shape. So for that, we are going to go again to the beginning of our clip. See this little thing right here, which actually lets us manipulate the graph, and we're going to go with it right till the edge, parallel with the rest of the lines. And then with the bottom starting point, you're also going to grab this little guy and do this right here and go very close to the starting point. Now as you can see, we copied the same shape. This is closer together because the clip is longer. If we make the clip shorter, you can see the graph getting bigger. So these two are identical. After that, all we have left is to go into the Fusion page right here. Select your template node. This is your text node. Go right here into shading, and you'll see your softness slider right here. If you don't see it, you just have to click on the drop down arrow. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames in front and set the y-axis to 0 as a keyframe, and then go to the first frame and set your y-axis softness to the maximum value of 20. Now as you can see, we also have the blur effect on the text. And now you officially completed the actual subtitle effect. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the original example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what we did right now. They are identical. Now what you have to do is have your talking audio right here and make sure to listen to it and copy paste your words like this. So we have our first word, which is why in this case. We're gonna go right before I stop saying it, copy it and paste it again, and do this until you have all your words done. But very important, if you need to change the length of your text because the length of your word is longer, make sure to not change the beginning, as this will cut down on the transition and will ruin the effect. So only work with the end of your text note. So for example, if I need to make this first word a little longer, I'm not gonna do this because it overwrites the transition of the second word. What I'm gonna do is take this word, move it further away, work on this one, and put this back in so the animation does not suffer any changes. And you're going to play around with those adjustments until you have your captions synced to your audio, just like this.
Why have you heard the name? Why have you heard the name?
Now, one last detail that makes it really premium is the sound effect, for which I use the specific one key of a typewriter sound effect, and it sounds just like this on the finished video.
Why have you heard the name Christopher Nolan? Because he's known and respected for shooting on film. And
if you want this, I said I have something for you and I'm not lying. Just make sure to watch the last segment of this video, and what I'm going to talk about also includes this sound effect. Now, as I promised, if you want to take the next step into video editing and really do this for a living, check out the description. There you'll find my all you need video editing pack that contains VFX, sound effects, overlays, transitions, and much more. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share this video to a friend that you know needs DaVinci Resolve tutorials. I want you to level up in this field because we share the same passion. Let's get it. See you in the next one. Peace.